Okay, I hope this is a lot better. I'm a little kind of technologically inept, and I want to thank the Fire Dog Lake crew, Ellie and John, for walking me through this tonight, and all of you for watching this.
Hi everybody, sorry we're running a little bit late. I'd like to first introduce myself. My name is Arturo Cerdas, and I will be facilitating tonight's General Assembly. So I'm just in amazement that it is day 12 of Occupy Los Angeles. Yeah, we should be very, very proud of ourselves. And not just proud of ourselves, I'm proud of everyone who's partaken in the Occupy movement. It is an international movement, and we will not rest until we are recognized as the 99%. So, first I'm going to do the... So before we get started, I'd like to make a call for if anyone needs translation in Spanish. Si alguien necesita traducción de inglés para español, por favor, levante la mano. Okay. If anybody needs American Sign Language interpretation, or anyone that can interpret, or any translators from English to Spanish, please come up to the stage. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure you're all used to the unity clap, but I'd like to start off the meeting with the unity clap. So please join me in the clap. So really quickly, I know that some of you, this might be old, it's housekeeping things, but I'd like to go over a summary of the hand gestures that we've been using as a movement. And the hand gestures really are just so that we can make the meetings just run a little bit quicker. So first, I'd like to introduce Patrick. He will be my shadow facilitator. So for anyone that's up here and is, doing their spiel, speaking, and if you agree with them, please don't, clap. Instead, raise your hand and wave your fingers. If you disagree with what someone is saying, and you're all entitled to your disagreements, wave your hand in front of your face. Now, this might be a little bit confusing, but when we get to proposals, and only during proposals, so if you disagree with someone, again, just do the hand in front of the face. But if you disagree with the proposal, and in terms of, I believe it will endanger the movement, I have severe ethical concerns, or I will leave, and this is only during proposals, you will do a block. And when we get to proposals, we will explain the process of the voting and how to do blocks, and et cetera, et cetera. So, sure, okay. If someone makes an announcement or an update, or again during proposals, and if you're confused and don't know what's going on, and you need a point of clarification, you will raise your hand with 2 fingers. And I think this will also be a good opportunity to introduce our stackers and what a stacker is. So who are our 2 stackers? You have Nidal, and you have Rosanna. And basically what they're going to do is they will be amongst the crowd. So if you have comments, or a block, or a point of clarification, please go up to these wonderful stackers and they will take down your name, and that's how we are going to take it, a stack, a list of people to speak. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to the principles of solidarity, and we actually have a special guest tonight reading our principles of solidarity. He is an LGBT activist from New York, served in the military, and was dishonorably discharged under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He recently re-enlisted in the military, and one of his achievements, amongst many, was helping to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell earlier this year. So I'd like to introduce and I'd like to welcome Lieutenant Dan Choi.
I'm so honored to stand here with you in humble solidarity because our issues in creating a more just peace, a more just world, a more just society transcend all identities and all communities, all people, all parties, and that is why we are here today. I'd like to read a statement from Saturday, October 8th, 2011, from the Occupied Wall Street Journal. On September 17th, 2011, people from all across the United States of America and the world came to protest the blatant injustices of our times, perpetrated by the economic and political elites. On the 17th, we as individuals rose up against the political disenfranchisement and social and economic injustice. We spoke out, resisted, and occupied Wall Street. Today, we proudly remain in Liberty Square, constituting ourselves as autonomous political beings engaged in nonviolent political disobedience and building solidarity based on mutual respect, acceptance, and love. It is from these reclaimed grounds that we say to all Americans and to all the world, enough! How many crises does it take? We are the 99%, and we have moved to reclaim our mortgage future. Through a direct democratic process, we have come together as individuals and crafted these principles of solidarity, which are points of unity that include, but are not limited to, 1, engage in direct and transparent democracy. 2, exercise personal and collective responsibility. 3, recognize individuals' inherent privilege and the influence it has on all interactions. 4, empower one another against all forms of oppression. 5, redefine how labor is valued. 6, sanctify individual privacy. 7, support a belief that education is a human right. 8, finally, endeavor to support wide application of the open source concept. We are daring to imagine a new social, political, and economic alternative that offers great and greater possibilities of equality. We are consolidating the other proposed principles of solidarity, after which demands will follow. So I've been asked to share some thoughts with you. And after the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, ushering in a new era where all people can serve in the military regardless of their sexual orientation, no longer having to lie about who they are and who we love.